Everyone, it is me, Mary, and I am here today with a very different type of video for you. So I wanted to go over something that homeschoolers, we really have to be on top of, and I know not everybody homeschools, but a lot of people have reached out to me, and I just wanted to be there for you guys as well and provide my opinion for what it's worth. So I purchased this logbook here recently, and it was $15 plus $5 in shipping. Now, I know that we can get logbooks very cheap in different ways. However, this one right here keeps up with your hours and different activities, and I do like that. I have been using a spiral notebook. I need to do a fill-in. I'm so sorry. I have been using a spiral notebook, but I think that I'm going to like this better. But let's just look at it for the cost. So we have it here. You open it up, and basically I'm just going into the actual school year. Nice little, here we go. That sounds pretty neat, right? Will not depart from it. I don't know if that's going to happen. But anyways, so here is the actual website where you can get this book from. And it is just the daily logbook. So what is so special about this book? Well, there are quite a few things in here that I think are very beneficial. So I just purchased this. It just came in the mail to me yesterday. So I only have my activities for yesterday and today. So I will be doing an updated video weekly if y'all would like to see what I do and just get some examples of what I do during the week, and maybe we can collectively work together and, find great ways to bring the best education to our kids. So, absolutely would love if we shared a lot of information on this platform. I am brand new to homeschooling. This is my first year. I just didn't feel that my daughter was getting the education that she needed here. And homeschooling is very expensive. We still pay taxes for education, but we're having to pay out of pocket for this, of course, 100%. So I didn't even know that, just one set of books could cost, well over $160. So very expensive. But anyway, so this is nice. It records every single thing that you have going on here. So you can do your homework, you can do your quizzes, all of your different tests. So I do like this right here. And obviously when you're homeschooling, you have to keep records of every single thing that you do. So this is just going to basically track your grades that you have going here. And I like this. I think it makes it very, very nice, as opposed to just using like a planner that you buy at, any type of bookstore. So I really like how this is set up. Of course, you can do this on Excel, but I like this, and I think it's available now for my daughter to easily reference to, so I think she can go in and see what her running total is, and I think that's an incentive to continue to work harder, better, and smarter. So it essentially sets everything up into different subjects. And it goes into the dates, the lessons, what you're doing. And then at the end, the hours will track. So you'll carry from the previous week, this week, total to date. And this is very, very important when it comes to getting your credits and everything that you need to have to be able to continue to pass grades, to get all your credits going towards, especially high school, going into college. So very, very nice here. I think when we move back to Georgia, we'll be going back into the regular school system, but we are homeschooling here. And this is just for my eldest, which is in the 8th grade. So I'll just go ahead and share with you what her curriculum is right now. And I'll just let you know what we did for the next 3 days. So Wednesday, yesterday, today, and then Friday. So her classes right now are home economics, history, literature, Judaism, physical education, principles of economics, which is also coupled with math. I'm very big into this. I was a chief financial officer, guys, and I take a look at mathematics in a very different way. So I think it's important to always bring in the economic perspective into mathematics for youth. I think they're never too young to start learning about how economy works. Science, Spanish, and this is going to be career or computer studies. So I will include the information here. They do have to do a lot of computers. So we speak Spanish. Soy española. So we definitely speak Spanish. However, if she tried to go do the CLEP exams right now for college, she would fail. So I have to make sure that she is where she needs to be to clip out. And I know a lot of people, especially when I was in college, when I clipped out of my Spanish, they're like, well, that's not fair. She speaks Spanish. Well, guess what? It is what it is. We do speak Spanish, but these are things that she needs to perfect. So when I clipped out of all of my Spanish classes, I didn't even know some of the things that you have to do to clip out. But, of course, I passed 100% on everything. But it was still not the easiest thing, so I understand that now. So let's go ahead and look into home ec for the week. So home ec for this week, this is very funny. You're probably going to think this is hilarious. Making a Greek salad. That sounds kind of funny, but the reality is home ec is about different components of your lifestyle at home and bringing your home into a classroom setting. So we did a lot of teaching with that. Sanitation and hygiene skills. So we absolutely went into proper sanitation. So this is some of the home skills. And then we had to go into proper hygiene. So we worked on that right there. I didn't log in the hours yet, so I will definitely log in my hours. I have it in my spiral. I need to start bringing everything here. Proper nail care. Now, this is something that I think is really important when it comes into health. So we went over that today. Now, we haven't started this today. What are the common bacteria and germs? So we're going to go in there. Now, this is a bathroom bacteria and germs, so we're going to be studying that today. What is alive in our bathroom and how we can combat that. Proper hair care, that's going to be on Friday, something very important in the home ec perspective. And then we're going to do a small class on fighting bacteria. So that is going to be our home ec for this week. Now our history for this week, we're going into, we did yesterday, the 10 facts about the geography of the biblical lands. That is going to be a computer research. So she is going to be logging in her computer research here. Don't make noise on my squeaky bed. So her computer research here. So that will go over here, included in history. So that was actually 45 minutes. So I'll have to chart that in. So then we have, today was 10 facts about the Red Sea. So that right there, she had to write out 10 facts about the Red Sea. That was 30 minutes of computer research. So that will be put over into our computer as well here. Now, she also had to do some work on Microsoft Word. So that's going to go into her computer and career. Okay, so then tomorrow we're doing 10 facts about Babylonia. My goodness. Wow. I'm going to say Babylon. Okay. Teaching something that I can't pronounce. Funny. So anyways, we're going over this, another 10 facts worksheet. And that is going to be computer research skills. So now we're going into literature. We're on short stories right now. So I have a book, and actually it was from, I think, an associate's degree. I can't really recall. But it was all short stories. So we're doing a bunch of short story reviews and interpretation. And when we're doing reviews, she's having to read, and then she's having to come back to me and speak to me about the stories that she's reading, and then discuss her interpretation of the actual material that she's read. So the test, which is going to be tomorrow, that is going to encompass 3 days of stories. So instead of doing a test for each story, I challenge her at the end of the week to go over all 5 stories that she's doing and do a master test. Now, I developed these tests, so that's a little bit of work for me, but I think it's important there. So it is literature. We also do reading and grammar skills, because if any word is spelled incorrectly on the work that she does, she will write that word 20 times each. Okay, so for Judaism, we have to do a lot right here. We are Jewish, so this is our religious studies. Now, not all homeschoolers do theology. However, I think it's important, especially in the fact that in all colleges, you're going to have to do theology. Even if you're just doing for your bachelor's of business, you have to do theological studies. So this is important that she understands how to do this in an educational perspective. So here we go. The first day, which was yesterday, we studied tabernacles and temples. We have a book here that we did, and there was a worksheet she had to do on that. We keep a record of all worksheets or any work that she does. So today she had to go over the creation, and we're under Genesis. Tomorrow she has to go over the Garden of Eden in Genesis, and then she's going to prepare and discuss Shabbat. Now, I forgot to say, here on Sunday under home ec, she is going to be making breakfast. That is part of home ec studies. So anyway, so she will lead our Shabbat for us, which will be very nice. Physical education, I think this is very hard for homeschoolers at times. But this is our curriculum for the week, or what we're doing this week. So yesterday we did no PE. We're doing Zumba today. And then we have baseball on Friday. Now, I'm a baseball player. We're all baseball players in my family, not softball. So she has, we're going to go and we're going to work on some baseball skills here. And then we're going clamming on Sunday, weather permitting. So that is going to be part of her physical education. The principles of economics and mathematics. This is where y'all are going to think I'm crazy. Big couponer here. She had to do a Walgreens ad review. She had to take notes about the ad and then discuss the cost-benefit analysis, or essentially the investment components of this particular ad. Is it worth it? Is it not? So that was an actual assignment for her. Now, today she had to do this shopping evaluation form, and we have shopping evaluation forms. So what she'll do is she'll go in and she'll write out information that she has about particular offers that are available, and then she will present that information in a clear and concise way. And then she has to do a return on investment, ROI, worksheet that I developed for couponing. So, yes, it is that serious. So, the next date is going to be Friday, and we're just going to do a basic mathematics worksheet. On Saturday, she will be doing some homeschooling, and this is going to be a CVS ad review. And then we're going to do the Is It a Good Investment discussion and worksheet. For science, we're going to do the circulatory, well, it's called the blood system in her actual book. So we're doing the blood system. The heart, she had to go over all the different components of the heart. Now, this is a very minimal way because the education and materials that she has is geared towards a middle schooler. So when I went to college, of course, the heart was a lot more broken down, being an individual who's worked on autopsy patients for, years. I look at it from a very different perspective, so I'm very, very strict on this. However, for her education perspective, we're just going to the basic components of the heart. And then she had to do a complete drawing of the heart and put it in all the components, and that is going to go into her test here. So we're going to be doing, this is Friday, a recap of the blood system, as it's called, and the heart. And then she's going to have to bring in certain information about the circulatory system. And then she's going to have to do a complete drawing, once again, of the heart. And it's going to be filled in. She's going to have to fill in the different parts of the heart. For Spanish, we have a review of greetings. That was pages 1 through 8. We had a recap on numbers. That was pages 9 through 12. And then we had a recap on numbers, pages 9 through 12. Once again, we're going to go over them. We had a test. And that was just on numbers here, 1 through 30. Now, she knows her numbers. I have to ensure proper spelling, though. So we have to just make sure. So this is one of those things. She already knows it, but it has to be proper spelling. I'm very, very strict on that. So we have to do practice here. And this is going to be practices on page 1 through 13. So we have that. There should be a little dash there. So on Friday, we have days, months, years, and dates. Those are pages 14 through 16. And then we have just verbal communication skills. So this is verbal, not other forms of communication, but verbal communication skills. So then we have for our career and our computer sciences, we have all of the information, what we did here as far as our review on the computer. And then she did have to utilize Microsoft Word on one day. So once I put in all of the hours, this will be very easy for me to chart. And then I'll bring down all the information here. Now, I don't have hours from prior weeks because I just did, the days there. So I really enjoy having this, so I'll be bringing that. And then I just put a note, the week started because this day that we received the book, blah, blah. But anyways, I do think that this book is going to be a very valuable tool to me and my family. And I do think that this is going to be worth the investment of $15 plus it ended up having to pay $5 for shipping. So I think that it was worth it. I think that you have to make it your own. And I do think that you can do it cheaper. But I think that just how precise and clear this book is, I like it a lot better. And I think it's worth the investment. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video on our week of homeschooling. And it was just for 3 days. But let me know what you think. All right, guys. Have a great one. And if you want to buy this book, there are, I think, 6 different colors. This is the strawberry color, which she isn't into strawberry color. She doesn't like the pink, but I do. So I got it in pink because I'm paying for it. Bam. Okay, guys. Bye.